When you look up AppSec um, resumes, or when you kind of look up job descriptions for application
Yeah.
security talent, you would more often than not see almost like an Avenger level of description of skills that they would need. Oh, I need an application security engineer who's able to do threat modeling, who's able to also remediate code, who's also able to look at automation, who's also able to understand compliance because the company is PCI or HIPAA certified, and they also need to be able to submit vendor assessment. So for a company like Bluescape or any other company where you can't really have multiple people do various things at the same time, you need AppSec engineers to be multifaceted.
Mhm.
Where does a CISO kind of draw the line in terms of saying these are the critical skills that I need in one person, and here's where I'd kind of move on to another person? So
Yeah.
because this is a very very common thing that I see in a lot of job descriptions in the Bay Area these days.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's looking for the perfect candidate, right? You got to have all this, right, Superman stuff. I'm not going to find it, right? I mean, there's always, I walk into saying that no one's going to know all that. If that person has all those skills, they're probably hired somewhere else, right? Why are they available, right? So, what I'm looking for, and for, I've mentioned before on a call, just recently another podcast, is that I'm looking for people that are hungry, that aren't know-it-alls or think they know it all, because none of us do, and we're all in this together to try to sort this stuff out. But as somebody who's willing to roll up their sleeves, bring in technical skills, bring in the requisite skills to do this. I'm looking for someone who's got who I said before, when I interview them, I know it when I see it. But what I will ask them is, you say you've done this and that, explain to me how you did this or that, right? I want to know, are they full of it? Are they pulling my leg, or are they really someone who actually did something? So I think it's the Elon Musk approach, where he will do the same thing, where he'll say, "Oh, cool. You said you led such and such project or built such and such application. Explain to me that process of how you went through it. What did you actually do?" Right? And if you can do that, right, if you'll figure out whether they were just like on the team, right? They were just kind of hanging out and doing a few things, taking direction, or were they really the ones that did it? And that either way, it's cool. You just want to make sure that you're getting the kind of person who has done something, has built something, and is willing to go into new situations, maybe not knowing everything, but they sorted it out. They figured it out. A lot of programming, as you know, is not just being able to code in such and such language. It's being able to experiment and go back and forth and trial and error and trial and error and try this and that, and not give up and say, "Oh, I can't figure this out." You find a way to figure things out. I want to find the person that has been able to figure things out and apply those skills to our Bluescape environment. I've hired one person recently, and he's a young guy, and he's got the right stuff that we like, and it's been working out great. Someone who can work with the architects, the engineers, ops, and then working for me. So kind of like a Swiss Army knife, but not a Batman or Superman Swiss Army knife. Someday this person will have that list, right? And that's another thing, Rahul, is that in this business, right? I mean, we want to help people who come in, and we want to get them up to speed on a lot of things, and they're going to let them grow, let them expand and build that resume out. Not that we want to lose them, but it's their career, right? I mean, and that they need to be able to show that they've done things, and hopefully, we treat them well enough and pay them well enough and do all the things to keep them around so they don't leave. But you don't want to stifle people in this business, and I've seen that too. I've seen people just try to take good people and put them into certain areas and say, "You know what? I don't want them getting too good. I don't want to lose so and so," right? So that's just not the way to do it. You want to build up and build talent and let people grow and do great things together.